Okay, so I'm used to California not really having a winter season, but we've always had a winter real estate market, and winter never came this year. So if you were thinking of buying, now might be the time to start looking because we've already entered the spring season for Sacramento, California here in 2021. What is it, January 8th, I believe. For the last several months, I think we're at 4 months now consecutively. The amount of homes in the market, we call that inventory, has only been 0.5 months. So that means that if no other homes came on the market, there would be nothing to buy in 15 days. That's insane, just so you know. That makes it absolutely a seller's market. And if you haven't seen it on the news, you saw it here first. A normal seller's market is anything less than 3 months. For Sacramento, it's probably more like 2 or 2.5 because we've never really have that many homes for sale. A neutral market's about 3 plus, maybe 3 to 6. We haven't seen anything beyond that in a very, very long time. But typically in winter, our slow season, when you can write an offer on a property and maybe not compete against anyone or maybe compete against 1 or 2 other offers, that never happened this year. So there was no reprieve when it comes to these buyers who have just been going after homes after home after home. So half a month worth of inventory, extremely low interest rates, in some cases at 2.5% for a 30-year fixed mortgage. That is sensational. If you're paying 3.5 or higher, it might be a very good time for you to look at interest rates and see they're pretty much steadily hanging around 2.75, 3%, 2.5. So they're in that ballpark. Definitely something to consider. All lenders are bogged down, so make sure you pick someone who really wants to put energy into your loan and make sure that it closes quick, or you're going to keep paying this super high interest rate and super high payment for months and months and months. And I think one of the worst cases I heard was someone who was still waiting after 4 months or maybe 5. I can't remember what it was. I definitely made some recommendations there because that is absolutely catastrophic, and we were talking thousands of dollars at that point that they could have been saving. But just make sure if you're going to go to refi, that you're picking the right team. Speaking of the right team, as a buyer right now in Sacramento, if you have not committed to the right team, the right real estate agent, the right lender, the right attitude with everyone working together, communication being perfectly in sync, and everyone is here to sing your praises and elevate you as a buyer because you are the best buyer in the world to whatever home you're writing the offer on. If you haven't picked that team, it's time to reconsider. You're likely still searching for a home. Obviously, if you're looking at this and you're upset, it's because you're not getting the service that you deserve. There is no time right now to do favors. There is no time right now to hope and wish that maybe this agent might work out. If it's not going the way you need it to be going for your success and your happiness and to get you the home of your dreams, or just a home in general, I would strongly urge you to reconsider because the market is going to be insane this year. If we haven't already talked about it, I think that this year Sacramento, California is considered to be the #1 market in the nation. Last year we saw about 14.8, so we're going to call it 15% growth. That's not normal. That's insane. That's a new equalization between Sacramento and the Bay Area, as the Bay Area no longer has to work, has to live where they work. So if it was a floodgate holding up all this income, they just said, boop, and all of that money's flooding into Sacramento. So we're going to see a huge equilibrium happening between Bay Area income and Sacramento home prices. So if you don't own anything, definitely jump on it now, okay? In addition to that, interest rates are insane, as we just talked about. Okay, what's in my last point here that I really want to... Talking about teams, buying, of course, it's absolutely critical to make sure you have the right team to buy. But when you're selling, it's equally as important because we have people who are, for lack of a better word, they're lying on their applications when they're like, please accept us, please accept us, please accept us. You have 5, 10 offers. And if you're a seller with a poor agent or a discount agent or someone who's just too busy to put your well-being in mind, they might just go with the highest offer or convince you that, yeah, that's pretty good. If it doesn't work out, we'll get another one. But time is money. And I'm not saying the market's going to churn, but man, why go through the stress and trials and tribulations of hoping you have the right offer when you can have a team that properly vets the buyers, that intensely talks to the buyer's agents and vets them out, vets their buyer's motivation out. Are they writing 10 or 15 offers and just hoping they get one? Is this even their favorite house? Do they have the money to back up their offer price if the property doesn't appraise, which is a very real possibility these days? Do they have the money? Have they shown the proof of funds? Do they have the pre-approval letter already in there? Have you spoken with the lender? How backed up are they? How many days is it going to take them for them to process this deal? Have they been underwritten already? Have they showed the lender the proof of funds? Has the lender verified employment? What is their credit? I don't necessarily need to know the score. I just need to know that they've ran the credit. So there's so many things that your listing agent does for you, a great listing agent, who can empower you to make the best possible choice. Because if you're looking at 20 offers, which is one of my properties, we had 21 offers. We picked the right offer. We got the highest price possible. They closed early and gave us a rent back. The terms were exceptional. There were other better offers, potentially higher offers, but this person was so solid. Every part of their team was in sync. Their agent communicated well, the lender communicated well, the intention was there, and I could tell if these people, if they didn't have this house, this would have ruined their life. That's the kind of buyer that you want to pick. This is the life or death situation for that buyer, right? We don't want to just go with the highest offer. If they have no cash, if they have no credit, if they have no capacity to afford this home outside of just hoping and praying that you take their offer, then it does you no good. So this is, as we go into this new year, and if you're thinking of buying or selling, these are some really strong notes I hope you can take and run with, and definitely understand what's going on in the market, particularly as a buyer. It's super crucial to make the right choices right now. Not to say that it's not important for a seller, but in an appreciating market, a seller has more leverage, has the luxury of time. A buyer, you do not. If your maximum is a ceiling and you can't go past that ceiling, then the market can easily, right now in Sacramento, move past you to where you either won't be able to afford anywhere you want to live, or you won't be able to afford the size, or you're gonna have to give up something. So as best as we possibly can, let's make the most intelligent and educated decisions right now. I'm here to help if anyone has any questions. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and let's make 2021 the best year yet.